Aloha guys, Gilbert here. I'd like to show you my Gomexus fishing tackle aluminum folding and non-folding reel stands. I want to show you a quick synopsis of how to use them and what are the benefits. Now take this beautiful golden stand here. I like this golden stand because it'll match up with quite a few of my reels. Okay, this one here is a straight one. It's not the folding one, which I'll show in a moment. You take a color-coded reel like this one. This is the Inspira, which you know is one of my favorites. You unscrew this cap on the other side. See, it screw this on. Now, you're supposed to follow the directions to put in the O-ring seals, but it's going to be too humble to take it out after I demonstrate this. This is just for a demonstration, so it's going to be a tight fit. So I just took one out of this bag here. So it fits on the reel. So one of the reasons for this, you know, when you put this on the ground or on the reef, it's going to protect your unit over here from the scratches from the rocks or the reef. If the reef or the rock area is wet, it won't get onto your reel. I mean, it's just simple things like that. And I didn't take the time to put the O-rings on because I just wanted to put this on just for this demonstration. And the main reason why you use it is because when you're walking around with your baited hooks, or in my case, I use jigs. Look at that. That's a safe way of transporting your jigs, don't you think? And the reason I chose this one because it's color coordinated with the reel I have. So it's either going to be black or gold, and this has black with gold in it. Now you can go to places like eBay, Amazon, Temu, and you can get these imitation Gomexus. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the imitation ones, but just be warned that these are much lighter, which means that the middle is thinner, which means these will have a tendency to corrode faster. So even though they're cheaper, I'd rather spend my money on the good stuff. And it really isn't that much more. It's just maybe a few dollars more. So you're really not saving that much. So what are the basic positive attributes of using a reel stand? Besides the fact it looks cool, right? Well, it keeps the this whole rig from being scratched on the rocks, like I explained. You know, when you put it down, because you got the stand coming out of it, is not going to come in contact. The reel body will not come into contact with the reef or the rocks. If you're in the mud, it's not going to, this over here, is the water in the mud is not going to get into the internals. There's a lot of points that you need to be aware of. The main one, like I said here, is the hook. You know, it's a great way to transport your hook and no accidents will happen. One of the main advantages is your bell here. It keeps the pressure, when you put this down, it keeps the pressure off the bell wire. So it won't, see that? So when you put it down, it won't accidentally bend on you. So that's one of the biggest ones. So besides the regular solid, straight reel stands, you also got these. These are bendable, 45 degree bendable units here. Now it's straight like this. I mean, it won't bend. You have to grab the bottom part. There you go. See how it slides over? Now it's bendable. So you see on my reel here, I could, if the golden one was bendable instead of straight, I would have gone with that. But I only got a couple. I have a chrome silver, and I had this dark one. This dark one matches with the main body, so I use that. So when you twist this, see how it comes up like that? So Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't have this down all the way. There it is. See? So it just contours a little bit better to the environment that you're in. That's all it does. So it depends if you're going to areas that are flat, you're going to want this, especially up in the States, you got a lot of flat rocks, tidal flats. If you're going to go to corally areas like here in Hawaii, you're going to have to want something that's going to be straight like this because there'll be more contours involved. And as you can see here, it's angled, so this one's going to have a little pitch of an angle, or the straight one, it's not going to have that. Plus, if you like me, and I don't have a real bag to put on this. I use Crown Royal bags. I get those off of Amazon nowadays. Before, you can only get them off eBay, you know, because people would drink the liqueur and then they sell the bags afterwards. But now Amazon deals directly with the company that produces the bags, so you can buy them cheaper and in bulk. So I did that, and I bought 200, and I got pretty much all my reels covered now by using Crown Royal bags. So that also makes them easier to store, because when you instead of taking it off all the time, you can keep it on with the bendable ones, and when you bend it, it's easier to store it in the bag. With the straight ones, you won't be able to bend it. Just something you should be aware of. So when I go fishing, I walk in, I walk out of my areas. I'm going to be on my legs all day long for a couple hours. I really don't need the stands, but when I go in all day, I'm going to sit down and rest and take a breather or two. So it's really nice to have those stands with me. So that's my report, and it's a very simple device. It doesn't cost that much money. It's just something that is a accessory and a add-on. And I think you're going to like it. Thank you.